Evil Shark's is evil for a reason. Bingo. Ah, scary. I was gonna scream, actually. Say that 5 times fast. You tell him, bestie. God, I love this stupid game. She's so pretty. Oh, there's Nightmare Lady. I can't move. This is so cool. Friends and gamers, happy Halloween. I'm hoping we get some spooks today. Going off part 2, because we're in PGR today, obviously. We're finishing up, fingers crossed, Slumberland? I don't know for sure, because it seems like this should be the end, but maybe there's like one more part after this. Regardless, we're gonna try to finish Slumberland in this video. And going off of part 2, Farewell Wonderland, we were sort of getting some spooks, so hopefully we get some spooks because I don't have time to record another Halloween video. I don't, I'm gonna be honest. If something actually spooky goes up today, impressive. That's impressive on my part. So we're gonna be doing Blooming Wings. I believe we're actually fighting today. Yeah, we are. I think we have Liv. It's a test team. We have Dark Butterfly Liv. I don't even remember the name of this. Dreamcatcher, that's the coding. And she's so pretty, her little animations in the team select screen. I love Liv, I really do. But that's what we're doing today. Let's get her done, mission start. Just right away. We're really in it. There's like fun music playing and everything. This is not what I was expecting. Dry moss rolls out over the otherwise stony ground, and the trees part to either side to reveal a straight path ahead. As the river stops flowing, the ripples carry the pumpkin carriage ever so gently to the other side of the riverbank. The mountains come together without leaving so much as a crack. I don't have anything to say yet because I'm just confused with the choice of music and what's going on. The place now looks nothing like what it was when you just arrived. So now are we getting like the Starfield looking on? Is that what we're getting now? Chipmunks coming out of nowhere flank the carriage while the bugs and birds sing together for the procession. You see the long line of sheep at the very end of the horizon. Still hopping over the saddle, they don't seem like they want to move out of the way. And Shark's back! My hand is on the keyboard immediately. Oh! You're the bad kids that make it impossible for people to sleep, is what Evil Shark's is saying. Popping out from behind the pumpkin carriage, a shark plushie charges straight at the sheep. Seeing the shark plushie, the sheep lose it and start running all over the place for dear life, clearing the path ahead. Everything in the forest is trying to help in its own way. So they're fighting Shark's-Spear? I don't have to fight Shark's-Spear? Sick. Especially Evil Shark's-Spear. I don't like Evil Shark's-Spear. I don't like normal Shark's-Spear. But Evil Shark's-Spear is evil for a reason. You arrive at the spire before you know it. There it is. Crimson, this is music is more like it. There we go. Crimson vines stretch the length of the age-worn spire. Standing in the shades the sun can never reach. The spire is redolent of an ominous wooden nail driven deep into the blood-red ground. That is some fancy words. When seen from a different angle, however, it seems like the hand of someone that's reaching out from the depths of a mud puddle yearning for a salvation. The dusty door creaks as Liv and you push it open. I was expecting something more metal, but I guess it's wooden, I guess? I don't know, maybe it's just like a ominous, otherworldly material. And the air lit up by the faint light that comes in through the door. The dust seems to be greeting you as it tries to tell you just how long forgotten this place is. The spiral staircase stretches toward different ends, upward, until it seems to become one with the spire itself, and downward until it reaches well into the depths of darkness. All right, here we go. Liv says, I'll do everything in my power to stop the monster Cinderella spoke of from hurting you. That was right, we were gonna get jumped and Liv needs to not let it jump us. I don't entirely remember. That was a long video. Liv turns around and says as she makes her way up the staircase with red thorns all over it. I'm hoping we get some spooks, I really am. I'm recording this during the day, specifically because I'm hoping for spooks. We say, and I will go save your trapped dreams. Okay, so that's what we were doing. That's what we were doing. You speak in response to Liv as you take a step forward down the stone staircase that stretches into the darkness underground. So we're going down, and Liv is going up. I thought it was the other way around, but okay, I can rock with that. You both know exactly what you came here to do. I don't, apparently, because I thought we were going up and she was going down. Why is it just, like, I'm like, why are we black screen? Like, what is this transition? Liv makes her way up the stairs, succumbing to the darkness that robs her of her sense of direction and monotonous footsteps that blur her sense of time. In a trance, she seems to hear people whispering. That's some spooks. If we hear the whispers, that's the spooks. It's a conversation she has with Hippocrates when she wakes up. Oh, that was the other one. That was the other one. It was Asimov and Hippocrates. So we have a little bit of a flashback now. Liv says, I have some questions for you to Hippocrates, and she says yes. So Liv says, it's about deep mind connection. I just wanted to know if it ever affects commandant or, what is it, commandant? No. Commandant? Commandant. There it is. There it is. There's the pronunciation. Bingo. In a negative way. Lovely. This is what we're starting with. Hippocrates says, if you're trying to find out if it's going to cause your... I already forgot how to say it. Commandant, migraines, or death mirages. What's a death mirage? I don't think I want to know. I'm gonna be honest. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that it won't. The deep mind connection doesn't distribute your migraines. Migraine distribution system, it does not exist. What it does is it stabilizes your mind through Mind Beacon's deep connection. Let's say you have a ship floating out at sea. When the ship shakes to winds or waves, you end up with a mess inside, right? The ship won't shake to the winds and waves if you have an anchor. It's true that deep mind connection won't cause any damage, but I still want you to know that, in the process of improving it, we'll need your commandant to dive into your mind many times to collect data. That's a lot, bestie. That's a lot. During which, oh, the migraines and the death mirages, those are back, experienced will inflict real damage. To who? Like what happened last time. I don't like the sound of this, like, at all. Why does Hippocrates have, like, a shadow now? She says, so are we going to call it quits? Before it's too late to, that is. That's why she's shadowy. That was a little bit of a nightmare memory. You press forward, so now we're back to us, all the while keeping your eyes straight ahead. The air around you grows colder still the further down you walk. The sunlight out there can never reach this part of the spire. Even with a torchlight in hand, you can still barely see the path as you make your way down the broken stone staircase. Right then, we have a bright screen, but it's not blinding me because it's not dark outside yet. You see light coming through a crack in the bricks up ahead. I'm not so sure about that one. Am I here already, apparently? When you go up for a closer look, however, all you see is the faint figure of a person from behind. I don't like that at all. At all. We're going closer towards it. Great. Think that's a bad idea. With a closer look, you can now see it very clearly. The person is wearing a school uniform, the logo on which you can't be more familiar with. There's the spooks. High school. Ah! So it's us from the beginning. We know that. It's the logo of FOS. I don't know what that stands for, but I do know it's been brought up, and that's like our school, basically. With the realization, the light suddenly becomes so intense that it robs you of consciousness. But this is the thing, right? We're in Liv's mind. So how does this work? How is it our memories? I don't know. Ah, scary. Scary. Ah. What was it that you were going to do again? Scream. I was going to scream, actually. Standing in the instructor's office in FOS, you see an old man sitting in front of you with a straight face. Can somebody tell me what FOS stands for? I don't know what it stands for. And I wish I did, quite frankly. The instructor says, I'm not going to stick my nose into your business, but I need to know your reasoning behind your decision as your instructor. I believe this is a continuation from what we got in part 1 of the story. We had at the very beginning a little like school scenario, and I think this is a continuation of that, if I'm not mistaken. This is about what I'm going to do after graduating. Yeah. How ironic. Whoa. Anyways, the instructor says, why did you turn down Command Central's invitation and apply to be a frontline commandant at the task force? Because it's more fun, I guess. My assumption is that we wanted to do something more involved because like whatever they offered us probably wasn't as involved. It was probably like a desk job and we didn't want to do that. Maybe something like that, you know? We wanted to play main character for a day. The shrewd eyes staring right at you now are the same eyes that have been watching every single student since you entered the school. You sense neither encouragement nor discontent from his tone, but solemnness and gravity. I feel like the wording here is actually the same. I think we've seen this before because for whatever reason, reading it sounds very familiar, like when I say it. There is no doubt that those eyes will see right through any petty lies and excuses you come up with. Maybe it was a different reason. Maybe we didn't feel like we were good enough to do the desk job because I want to become part of the hope. No, I was right. I was right the first time. There it is. Hope. Yay! To pull this world back from the brink of despair. Should I be screenshotting these to edit them in later? Yeah, I'll do that. I did that for Genshin once. But yeah, to pull this world back from the brink of despair. We did want to do more than just a desk job, it seems like. This was your answer then. Back then, a list of big names popped into your mind. You knew those names by heart, but it wasn't so much so that you could write their names down on the tests because they were people you deeply admired. The words people praised these big names with had such nice rings to them back when you still didn't know how the big names got to where they were. Now, though, the big names, alive and active as they were, are now nothing more than strings of letters inscribed on monuments. They kicked the bucket. Fun. Earth is still a mess, and most of the early accomplishments have been destroyed overnight. Can you still confidently say what you did back then? So we're reliving it, I guess. After knowing the truth, that is. Can you still confidently say it after knowing the truth? I think so. We're back here. We're back here. Why are we back here? Is this a flashback, or did Liv entirely know about this? I don't know. Because flashback Liv says, did Commandant know about this? Oh, no, this is, we're flashing back now to the whole thing about the death mirages. We're going back to that. Because Hippocrates says, of course. And the Commandant still signed the paper right away. We're rocking with it, I guess. I mean, we wanted to make some sort of change. Liv says, so the construct's mind is to the ship as the Commandant's mind beacon is to the anchor. If the anchor can help the ship make it through the storm, so too can the ship sail forth with the anchor. I don't know what you're going on about, Liv, I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, she keeps talking. Commandant said that risks and concerns should never bog us down. We don't come together so we can huddle up in fear, but so we can go even further. She says, I'm happy to have someone by my side who's willing to help me unconditionally. And we're back, looking up in a whole different area now. Liv has a much clearer view of what's in front of her. Scarlet crystal clusters, say that 5 times fast, crimson tidewater, and blood-red soil, all of which come together to fill the air with tension. It hit her only just now that she'd arrived at where she set out to come, with the crimson plants lying quietly in hunger behind her. This looks really cool, though. I will say that. It looks very cool. Because there's, like, the trees and the roots, but then also, like, old sci-fi building. It's really cool. Not so far away, a blood-red figure. That's terrifying. I don't want to deal with that. But they stand surrounded by monsters that seem to have made their way out of someone's worst nightmares. Probably Liv's worst nightmares, because that's the whole gag, right? Oh, it's you. It's you again. I remember you from the spooks from last time. They are the nightmare reflection. They say, why? Oh, it's, the back and forth is like so, it's, even though it's done more like in a, like standstill visual novel style format, it's like the back and forth is really cool because the nightmare reflection asks why, and we flip back to us saying because, like explaining. That's so cool. I love that. I love that so much. But it's because I wanted to become part of the hope, we say. That's why we want to be on the front line, so that I can pull this world back from the brink of despair. And we got the upbeat music. That's like such a cool transition. Saying nothing, the old man before you seems to be waiting for you to explain yourself. We don't want to do a desk job. I understand that none of the miracles happened as easily as they seemed to. Every step along the way was trial and error in the dark. I think this is like our own thinking, maybe? Like what we want to say, but we don't say it, obviously. A single wrong step sent some of them down an abyss from which they never returned, leaving their successors with nothing but the knowledge that whatever they did didn't work. And they even fought sometimes and went separate ways. But even then, we say the wise strained their wisdom down to the very last strand of their beings. Ooh. Some of them even ended up having their souls and dignity burned out. Maybe we are saying all this. The assiduous worked, I've never seen this word. The assiduous worked day and night to fight for a place to persist and a place that was anything but favorable. Is this like the desert area, mayhaps? I don't know entirely what this place is, but that'd be really wholesome if it was. The brave soldiered on in the face of failure to build a line of defense with their very own blood and flesh. That's a little bit metal. That's metal. All these flash past you like a stream. These people who are just like you, are the reason you can speak as unwaveringly as you do now. Aww, this is getting wholesome. If anything, reality has made your dreams stronger and more lucid than ever. The instructor says, are you trying to say you're one of the brave? Yeah, maybe I am. He says, I hope you're aware that this is no place for you to discuss a bedtime story. He's mean. I don't like you, instructor. Has it ever crossed your mind that your potential might have an easier time shining through if you work in a different position? Maybe I want to do the hard stuff. Maybe that's more fun. The instructors, I believe, this is coming from us, are the ones that made me believe I'm one of the brave. Except for this guy. Graduating summa cum laude makes it easier for me to make it straight to the field command, but FOS was established in the first place to train commandants. The instructor says, we came up with this choice for you precisely because we recognized your commanding talent. But what if we want to actually do? Like, if we tried as hard as we did in, like, the school, maybe it's because we actually wanted to do things and not just, like, be, like, in a, like, leader position off the field. Most of you sitting here today will eventually be mere numbers on battle reports down the road. This must be a quote from, like, one of the instructors. And if you don't experience what they do, you'll never be able to understand the meaning the numbers hold. And we didn't come together to make everyone suffer for the mistakes we make as a group. Oh, we're quoting them because we say, this is what you said on day one, instructor. I've been keeping these words close to my heart. Ha ha ha. Use his words on him. Use his words on him. He says, do you know the average life expectancy of a commandant? I mean, I've been playing this game for 2 years. I think that's pretty good. We say, I'll keep rolling until I get my pension. You tell him, bestie, but I'm bestie. The instructor says, you need to understand that there is no going back. We get it. I get it. We say, I think I can tell you very clearly now that I have never regretted choosing this path, and it showed all this stuff. That's so cute. God, I love this stupid game. Oh my God. Oh, the instructor says, you can show yourself the door now. Gladly, sir. I'm glad to leave. His tone is as rock hard as ever. Old but powerful. A pair of hands gives you a light push from behind. He really wants us out, apparently. You've reached the end of the road. Right behind you, debris falls off the broken staircase, finally making the sound of landing on the ground after what seems like an eternity. Were we falling this whole time? Ugh. Through the cracks in the bricks, you seem to see her. Is it the nightmare lady? Oh no, it's Liv! I promised to save you, Liv! Liv! The split screen. She says, because I've promised to keep Commandant safe. And we say, here I am making my promise count. Oh no, that's what Liv is saying. Here I am making my promise count. Oh, she's saving us. Okay, oh, we have to fight now. Oh God, there's the fight. There's the fight. That was really wholesome though. It was no spooks, but it was really wholesome. Oh, she's so pretty. These things are disgusting, by the way. Why? Oh, I'm like, why am I not moving? My hand was on E, not W. Awkward. I'm only getting red pings. What is... That's so weird. But it's like a lot of red pings. So like, I'm rocking with it. Flying insect alien. Oh, I don't like that at all. But Liv is like bodying this. So this is why Impera is OP. Every banner, I will keep trying until she comes home. She is so OP. Plant alien. There's different aliens. Oh, what do you know? There we go. There's another one over here. I got blue pings. Blue pings have occurred. Well, I don't like these little ball wheel ones. What the heck are you guys? I got hit. Oh God. Liv, you got this, girly. I can't see anything in front of me and I don't know why. We have yellow pings. Yellow pings. I also don't think, great. Oh, get me out of here. When are we gonna get an ult? Question. I could use an ult. Oh, now we're getting all color pinks. Because I was like, we're not gonna get any more red or blue pings. There we go. Oh, there's Nightmare Lady. Hi, Nightmare Lady. You scare me. It's the spooks. Nightmare reflection. I can't move. I can't move or fight. What is, that's terrifying. Give me the final boss battle. Sweaty. I can't move. Oh, I can't move at all. The corruption has evoked the pain hidden in mind. The pierce the depth of her heart. Dreams something. Oh, that is in Chinese. Walk out of the shelter. Go, well, someone right next to you. It's us. Hi, we're the commandant. There's the butterfly. Hi. Thank you for the welcome. Is that Liv? Oh, that's Liv. That's Liv. I forgot what her... Yeah, no, it was Liv. Okay. I can't move, by the way. I just can do the one... That's so cool. Her ult with this frame is so pretty. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, this is so cool. Wait. I moved my box. That's so cool. That's the thumbnail for sure. My God. It's been so long since anyone set foot in the cell down at the bottom of the spire that even the dusts in the air have grown stagnant. That was so cool. And their little chipmunk is in her ending animation. That's so nice. I love that. That boss battle is also kind of fun. I wish it was like an actual boss battle because it's kind of fun. Closing her eyes, the shard of soul sits quietly in the ruins. Is that what we've been looking for this whole time? With her wings torn into pieces, she is no longer able to fly. I thought that I could... Anyways, I clicked through a little too fast there. Everything about her and the place is stagnant. so much so that even her heartbeat is barely palpable. Liv! You can't die, you're so pretty! She has been left alone in the corner of memory and seemed destined to remain so for the rest of eternity. Oh. Things, however, seem a little different today. Oh, back to us. In her head, she doesn't see the same endless nightmares anymore, but a young student speaking with an old instructor. That's us! She sees our thing. Is this because our minds are like connected? Maybe. Oh, it's mascara tears live. Great. What are they talking about? And why does she find it all strangely familiar? Were we like in the same class or something? Is that a thing that can happen? Maybe. Actually, maybe. Slowly, she's drawn toward it ever so slowly, all the while taking care not to destroy this rare sight of an illusion. With a pair of determined and sincere eyes, the young student stands unfazed. That's us! That's us! They played with the timeline, but it all comes together in the end. That alone is already enough to make her feel safe. And then there's banging. That doesn't sound like a heartbeat, though. With the bangs, the illusion vanishes. Oh, did we shoot the nightmare reflection? Is that us? Someone is trying to break this cage from the outside, sending a rainfall of dust down from the rotten bricks up above. It's us! Hi! We're hitting the cage! We break things. Break things. Break the things. Bang! Live! Oh! Not mascara tears, live! Oh! Look at that! It's our hand! Our nondescript hand! And the bricks now broken, through the hole comes a hand with fresh scars. Is it our hand? We're wearing a glove, bestie. Oh, there she is! Look at her! No mascara tears. I'll move the box once it's fully done shifting over. There she is! Look at her! She's pretty! I love Liv so much. There is no way the light of day can ever make it down to this part of the spire, and the torch in hand has stopped working. I love how they play with like the sentence structure and things like the repetitive structures, because this is very similar to what it said about the spire and like the torch before. I love it. I love it so much, actually, because it's like such a little thing you really have to notice. Even so, the two of them can still see each other clearly. There it is. Oh, it's animated now. Look at her. This also might be the thumbnail. Hold on. She's so pretty. Okay, we can continue now. With their similar lights that shine through their souls and even outshine the dark of the night. Words are spoken to her, but she can't hear them clearly. Sometimes, the heart needs no language to communicate. Oh! As their hands touch, the cold cell disappears in the blink of an eye. She's deep in a warm embrace. I love this, okay? I love this. I love friendship. Everything around her seems to be crumbling, and with it, she feels as though she's falling down at the same time she's floating up through the air. The nightmare is over. We did it! Yay! So, we're still not done yet though. Falling no more, you now feel what feels like the world's softest mattress against your back. So are we out? Did we save it? Did we find the thing we were supposed to find? You thought it was the safety trigger that pulled you out of the forest into the mind diving chamber in the lab, so now we're back. The floral aroma lingering by, however, seems to be telling you that you could be wrong. Oh no, we're still in the forest. You open your eyes and slowly rise to your feet with absolutely no music playing whatsoever, all the while unable to look away from the petals in the wind that guide your attention in a certain direction. There's Liv! Standing next to you, a dark green figure looks at you gently. Dark green is an interesting color choice, because I would say this is more black. There's like dark green in it, but like, is it supposed to be green? Anyways, did you get rid of the contamination, Liv? She says yes. Thank you, Commandant. Oh. We say, why didn't you wake me up? Where are we? Oh, Liv says this place is safe, and I figure you needed some rest. And I clicked through too fast again. Putting a hand on her chest, Liv seems to be listening to what her heart wills. She doesn't finish her sentence, but the dancing petals all around her seem to betray her mind. Not the mind, but just her mind, her brain. And finally, deciding that she's going to shun no more, she looks up and sees straight into your eyes. Was I jumping the gun with friendship? No, okay, we're good. We're good. Friendship. She says the flowers, the trees, and the sun. All these are beautiful and put my mind at ease. And we say, I know that. So she says, none of these is going to last forever, and they'll probably wake us up in no time. We say true. So she says, but I really just... And with a wishful smile on her face, her voice cracks a little. Oh, she says, I really just want to be here with you for just a little longer. Friendship, it's friendship. so I wouldn't have to see you keep fighting. She saw entirely what we went through, the school thing. She says, I don't want to say goodbye to you again. Oh, Liv. I know this is an illusion. And, oh, pretty. Hold on, I moved the box. Pretty. She's so pretty. Liv is best girl. You cannot fight, talk to the wall. You can't fight me on this one. She says, I also know that this is the kind of future I'll always be pursuing going forward. That's good. If she means like letting yourself have childish dreams, go for it. Liv bares her soul and pours her heart out. You, however, can't tell if it's the doing of the mind shard or if she's only finding it easier to do so since you're in her subconscious mind. With the petals swirling up to the breeze, the girl raises a question. She says, so, how do you like the views here, Commandant? Cute. I love it. Very much. I love it. Hearing your words and breaking into a smile, she carries on. Care to elaborate? She says. I like how quiet it is here. Now that it's playing music, it is really nice. Before, when there was no music, I was like, oh, what's gonna happen? But now that there's like nice music playing, I'm like, this is nice. Very cozy. Yeah, cozy. That's the right word. The cozy sunlight filters through the swaying treetops and shines upon the dancing dust. The grass under you feels ever so soft as it lifts you up to preserve the tranquility in the air. Save for the bird cries that travel far and wide, there is not a single sound here. This place is exactly as Liv said. Without gunshots or ear-splitting alarms, this place is so quiet that you can hear her heartbeat and breath. The breezes that come by every now and then are messengers with messages from afar. And we say I can totally picture myself living here when I retire. Is that when we retire with our pension? The pension? You give Liv a positive nod. Little did you know, however, that Liv would take your joke so seriously. Liv. She says if that's what you're thinking, you can probably build a cottage where there isn't anything around. I'll note that one, Liv. I will. She says you have all these trees here at your disposal, but you still need to be careful so the wood won't go bad. Liv. And you would of course need some electric generators here to make life easier. She really is thinking it through. Liv, sweetie. It's not that, it was a joke. But it's cute. It's cute seeing her take it so seriously. Seeing her all excited about coming up with plans for your retirement. You aren't quite sure if you want to cut her off. Just go with it. Just go with it. And before you know it, Liv seems to have already finished planning your living room. Oh, she would love The Sims. She would love The Sims. She says, what would you like to have as a pet, Commandant? Oh, we have no words. Well, the question hits you as baffling. Liv seems to have a difficult time making up her mind. She says sheep are good. Chipmunks seem like a good choice too. Oh, I want to have some butterflies in the garden too, if that's okay. Oh, does she think we're living together? Bestie, I live alone. I'd love to go for a walk during sunset with you, Lucia, and Lee. Just the four of us, with the setting sun and all the butterflies around. That's really cute. This didn't end up being spooky at all, but I'm okay with it. We say I see you're way ahead of the game. That's so cute. This is so cute. Opening your mouth, wanting to cut Liv off, you decide to hold them back, seeing her as happy as she is. Just let her talk. Let her talk. Let her have her moment. You see no reason to cut off her dream when she's still moving forward. That was the whole thing from before. Let her have childish dreams and stuff like that. She says, and I'm gonna try growing some veggies too. That's on you. I cannot keep anything alive. We say you aren't just going to grow everything yourself, are you? Okay, so canonically we help her, but me? No, you don't want me to help you with your veggies. Half giving up, you decide to hop in. Oh, be childish. Let it happen. Be delusional. While the clock is fast ticking away on this sea of flowers, you know that the future you all dream of is quickly coming your way too. Oh, we're gonna get a happy ending. And we're back. You see the white light in the lab when you open your eyes. A sign that you're back in reality. There we are. Liv is back to live, she says, Commandant. And turning your head, you see Liv just a few meters away, who seems to have come to just a few moments before you. The difference in like the quality of the character design from like early game Liv to Imperial Liv, even just to Hippocrates, wild, wild. So we're back, hi! There's Asimov. See, even like Hippocrates is like a newer game. Asimov is like early game. The difference. I like both styles, but it is interesting to see like side by side, you know? Anyway, speaking of Asimov, he says, we're fixing mind and analyzing the interactive data over here. So Hippocrates asks, are the data looking valid? I am covering Hippocrates a little bit. We're gonna rock with it. Asimov says, working on that now. And his hands swish a mile a second over the device before him as he speaks, sending all sorts of charts and codes flying across the screen. I can't talk today for some reason. I had to restart that sentence like 3 times. You can see a progress bar making progress on the screen, obviously. While strings of data are collected, multiple analysis reports pop out. When the progress bar finally reaches the end, a window pops up. Is it good? Doc, is it good? Ignoring the overly lengthy report itself, you train your eyes straight at the short line at the very bottom, matching expectation. Is that good? Is that good? Is it green? Asimov says, the validity of the data went beyond our expectations. You can go ahead and get ready for the trial coming up next. The what? Who? There's more? There's more. Which means what? Hippocrates says that until we're done improving deep mind connection, you'll need to go through one stimulation after another. I thought it was simulation, but it's stimulation. Okay. And no, you won't be allowed to leave Babylonia no matter what. Oh, so it's bad. It's bad, is what you're saying. Hippocrates shoots both you and Liv a threatening look when she finishes speaking. We're gonna bounce at some point. She says, got it? No, we're gonna bounce. I can only try. Liv says, of course, though. I mean, if something better comes up. I'm kidding. Hippocrates says you'll be able to move around normally after this, but remember to come back for the regular checkups. Right then, your terminal buzzes. Oh, Lucia is calling! We have to pick up, it's Lucia! She seems to be calling a little earlier today than usual. How long were we in the pods though? Because if we were in there for like multiple days, I feel like she would be calling earlier because she's like, hey, what the heck, you guys? Where have you been? Like she'd be concerned and angry probably. It's Lucia. We love her though. Liv says, is it Lucia? That it is, Liv. Yup. We're about to bounce. Hippocrates says, it's all good. Both of you can leave now. So she says trials. Was there more gameplay after this then? That's what I would assume at least. Maybe trials means we're allowed to come back and fight the boss, but for real this time? Liv says, we'll be able to see Lucia and Lee in person when this is over, right? Of course. We say yes, and I'm sure that day is coming soon. Dreams could be a heavy burden when you face reality. So we stand up. You can feel something soft and gentle against you. Please tell me it's the chipmunk. Liv says, let's go, Commandant. Is it the chipmunk? All right, okay. Is it the chipmunk? Or was it like Liv's hair? Oh, so what is this now? Don't ever fear all the good things the world has to offer and throw your dreams away. Oh, as long as the light in your soul still shines through, you're bound to attract your kind through the long night. This is really nice. Life lessons with Punishing Raven. This is pretty. Because when you no longer have to trek through the night alone, dreams will no longer be a heavy burden, but wings of hope. Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. So we did it. We did it. We finished Slumberland. I don't want this video to be too short. So what else can we do? Babel Tower closed. I forgot about Babel Tower entirely, but I'm almost glad I forgot about it. I don't want to do it. We could do Cursed Waves, but like that's a lot, and that's like its own thing. The trial, we can't really do anything. I mean, we could do material runs, but the gag is, I hit authority level 25, which is the auto clear. They changed it as well. Now you can literally just use the auto clear button, which is so good. I could go through once, but before you couldn't actually use the button, which was weird. You had to go in and talk to somebody to clear it, but now the auto clear button works, which is so much better. I'm serious. It's so much better. We cleared Dreamcatcher, but the problem is, if I draw your attention to research and development, the banner with Impera on it finished a couple days ago. Actually, it's more like a week ago, I think now. Rip Bozo. I am Bozo. I don't know what to do now though, because this video like could probably be a little bit longer, but I mean, it's Halloween, so. I've been building characters, by the way. I'm very proud of my progress. Why did I not? Oh, that's why I stopped. Huh. Well, I think we're done. I think we're just done. I really liked Slumberland. I did. I think it was nice to the point, because there's been other character stories and things like that. And granted, this was just for the coding, so that's understandable. It's so pretty. Is there a way to like get shards for a character when they're not currently running? I'm curious. Obtain is research and Phantom Pain Cage. What do you mean? Because she's not on this research. Phantom Pain Cage. Is there a way to do that? No, because right now is Nanami. Huh. I should probably do Phantom Pain Cage. I'm a high enough level, or I should be doing it for like the group I'm in. You know, it's not like I'm like the bottom of the barrel level wise. It's like I'm right there. It's like to 79 and I'm at 75. So like I should be doing it. Not in this video though, not today. I think we're good. I think we can be done. This was fun. Let's go end on the coding screen so we can just look at Liv. I'm almost about to like pull for the coding. I think if I don't move my mouse for long enough, like if I take it off screen, if I don't move my mouse for long enough, I think it'll go away. We can just see her. I'm not sure. Regardless, this is how we're ending with Liv because this is so pretty. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm not sure what we'll be doing PGR wise next. Probably just more Cursed Waves, if anything, until the next patch, which is still a little bit ways away, like over a week and a half. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys! Happy Halloween!